My name is Patrick Ewing, and I am an international trustee with Kiwanis International. I serve as a counselor to the District of New England, and my role is to help support success in service within the New England area. Kiwanis is a member-led organization, and we are all volunteers, from the club member to the club president to the lieutenant governor to the governor to international trustees like myself and to the international president. We are all volunteers who do what they do because they believe in Kiwanis service. Kiwanis is a premier service organization, and no other service organization has the quality, breadth, and scope of our service leadership programs, which provide volunteer opportunities and leadership opportunities for youth from K-Kids in elementary school up through Builders Club in middle school, Key Club in high school, and Circle K for university and colleges. We also have Action Club for people with developmental disabilities. No other organization has this breadth of service from elementary school all the way to university, and from young adults aged 18 and up, men and women of all ages can join Kiwanis and experience the joy that comes from serving your community, serving your nation, and serving the world.
The Kiwanis convention this year is in Hyannis, Massachusetts, and one of the projects they're doing this year is packaging up food for the people that are in need of food. And I have with me today the governor of the New England and Bermuda District, and I'd like to ask him what this is all about.
Thank you, Len. We had a wonderful hands-on service project here at the convention. We were packaging food to be delivered to food pantries and other organizations in the local area who help people who are hungry. And we were able to package 14,112 meals that we will leave here in the community after the convention leaves. Wherever Kiwanis goes, we want to leave our mark in the community, to let the community know that Kiwanis is here. We care about the children, we care about the families, we care about the well-being of the communities that we serve.
When I drive around the community here on the Cape, I see these signs that say K or Kiwanis. What is Kiwanis all about?
Kiwanis is a global organization of men and women who are dedicated to serving the children and their communities, one child and one community at a time.
Where are you from, Frank?
I live in Elliott, Maine, and lifelong resident of Maine. And as governor, I've sort of become, all of New England and Bermuda has become my home this past year.
Very nice. Thank you. At the convention every year, we have meetings that we don't normally get to meet each other. And one of the things that we do with the international group is we bring all of the clubs together to talk. Part of New England and Bermuda is Bermuda itself, that has 3 clubs, if I'm not right?
2 now.
2.
Yes.
And one of the things that we have is a foundation. A New England Foundation gives out grants, and they support the Kiwanis Pediatric Trauma Center in Boston at the Trust Medical Center. And one of the things we're doing, and this is the first year we're doing it, is we're giving out grants to clubs that come up with ideas, giving them the seed money to try and get something to help the children of the world. And as chairman, I was glad to mention that this year we're going to give the Bermuda clubs $1,000 to work on the emergency room in the pediatric center. You want to tell us about it?
Oh, thank you very much. We do appreciate it. And right now, the hospital new facility is in its infancy stage. However, we have clubbed together, St. George and Hamilton, to buy emergency equipment. This has been on hold for a while, and we did have visitors here from Kiwanis International, the New England District as well, who took a tour of the emergency department. This was in 2011 when they had the groundbreaking. So we're awfully pleased now that something concrete is in place so that the clubs can really work hard at raising some funds. So we will be doing dire efforts when we get back home to do a fundraising drive for over the next 9 months. And really want to thank the Kiwanis Foundation of New England and Bermuda for considering us. We're very elated, and we will do matching funds to begin with, and then we will proceed further. So thank you.
I know that you might want to say, what do you mean about Bermuda? We're in New England. We're very proud that we have Bermuda as part of our district,
Yes.
which is really nice. And one of the nice things that we have every year is that the New England clubs get together and go on the Norwegian
Yes,
cruise line, and we
yes.
go visit Bermuda
Yes.
with a governor's visit every year. And
That
it's-
is correct,
it's-
yes.
And it was my first time getting down to Bermuda 3 years ago, and we've been
Yes.
doing it every year, and it's really
Yes.
nice.
Oh, I'm so glad you did. You know, many of you do come, and it's grown to be very popular. It is the governor's official visit. The clubs have to provide a dinner, and we have speeches and give out awards and things of that nature. So this year, I think it's going to be quite a big delegation coming down from New England. We're looking forward to that, yes.
One of the events that I took last year, which really touched my heart, is we always do something in the community. And the year I was down there last year, we went to a middle school,
Yes.
and we
yes.
took their library and put everything in order
Oh,
as little
yes,
kids.
that's
And
right.
and one of the nicest things is the school. I think it's a primary
St.
school.
George, yes.
St. George's. They gave us a
Yes.
towel
Yes.
with all the kids' pictures and names on it, and their
That's right.
thing. And so whenever I get to dry the dishes, I use it, and it's really
Oh.
nice. And we want to thank you.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Yeah, that was the St. George's Preparatory School.
Yes.
Yes. So we enjoyed the camaraderie that we have, you know, and doing projects such of that nature. So it's great. Yes, it's
Super.
great.
Thank you
Yes,
very much.
Thank you.
Welcome. We're continuing our discussion with some of the people here at the District Convention of Kiwanis of New England and Bermuda. And we have with us Lenton Lee, who is a representative of the International Board. Where are you from?
I live in Columbus, Ohio, but I work for Kiwanis International, which is headquartered in Indianapolis, Indiana. So my role at Kiwanis is I work out of my home and I travel and I support several districts across the Northeast around club growth and club excellence. So I'm a resource person. I do training and development for clubs and districts all around club growth and club excellence. How do we improve the club experience to make it more attractive for more people to get involved in service?
What's the typical kind of person that would want to join Kiwanis?
You know, somebody wants to make a difference in the community, and particularly when it comes to working with children. That's our focus, but ultimately each Kiwanis club identifies what are needs in the local community that they can address. So anybody that wants to make their community a better place should consider being a Kiwanian.
What does your club do for community service?
I'm actually in 2 clubs in Columbus. I belong to the club that sponsors our Circle K club at The Ohio State University, which I was a product of that club as a college student. And so that's our primary role of that club, is to sponsor the Circle K club. And we're engaged with various service entities within the university community. I also belong to the club where my children go to school. And I serve as an advisor to an elementary school group called K-Kids.
Now, I'm confused. What is Circle K?
Circle K is our collegiate group. We have about 13,000 college students worldwide that are a part of our Circle K chapters. And you find them at colleges and universities.
And you tell me your children are part of Kiwanis?
My children are part of our K-Kids program, which is our elementary school program to develop leaders through service.
Is this your first time to Cape Cod?
It's my second visit to Cape Cod. I had a chance to come out here many, many years ago.
Very good. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
There's a tragedy in this world where children are born perfectly healthy but get infected with tetanus during the birthing process. Often it can be as simple as the umbilical cord being cut with a knife that is not sterile. The result is a healthy child quickly becoming sick as the tetanus toxin attacks the nerves. Soon, sight is painful, so their eyes have to be covered for their own well-being. Sound is painful, so the ears have to be plugged. And touch is painful, so they can't be held. You can imagine, as a young parent, the joy of a newborn baby, and then the terror of finding out that your baby is going to die, and the knowledge that there's nothing you can do to soothe the baby and to help it through its final days. It is a torture by any means, any definition, it is torture, and it is completely preventable. Kiwanis, with UNICEF, is working to establish immunization programs around the world so that young mothers and their babies are protected from tetanus. We have already eliminated tetanus in 31 countries, and there are just 28 remaining. This comes at a cost, and the cost is surprisingly low. For just 3 60-cent immunizations, we can protect a woman and her future children. $1.80 is all it takes. I know that there are things in your life that you could give up just to save one life. Please work with Kiwanis International. Your clubs are involved. Your local club is involved in raising funds for the Eliminate Project, as are Kiwanis clubs around the world. Together, working with UNICEF, we will eliminate maternal and neonatal tetanus.